Hello, very good morning to all of you. Today we will discuss tables. Chapter 7 Advanced Feature of HTML. Under Advanced Feature of HTML, we will discuss tables. In the previous video, in the previous class, we discussed about lists, and today we will discuss about tables. Both list and table both are used to present information or data on web page, to design a web page. So what is a table? We all are familiar with table. We used and discussed and defined tables in Microsoft Access. Here the definition of table is also the same. But one thing is to be remembered, that table is the one of the best method to present the information or data in a very comprehensive manner. So as it consists the data in the form of rows and columns, so it becomes very easy to view the data at once, and it is also helpful to compare the data. As we can see the whole table at once, so it is very easy to access, to grab the data through the table. And advantages, let us discuss the advantages of tables. Table present information or data in comprehensive manner, means in easy manner, by using its table headings, and we define the headings that consist the some values, some same type of values, and so on. The next, it makes comparative analysis of data. As we can view the whole table at once, so it becomes easy to analyze the data. That is, which type of field stores what value, then compare to others, and so on. Information is easier to read and quicker to evaluate. Yes. Suppose what will happen if we don't use table and store the data in using simple text with much description. It will take one or more pages, but all those data can be stored in a table in the form of rows and column, so as it is very easy to view the data, and if you want to evaluate any thing, we can do so by just viewing the data in the tables. Let us define the different components. However, we have already defined. Suppose here this is the name of the table, title of the table, student information. This is in HTML called as caption. This is the caption of the table. In the next, column of the table. As we studied, a column is a field. As in Microsoft Access we studied, column is a field that consists the same type of data. Same here. These are the columns, say serial number, name, grades. This is the serial number field. Column is the collection of vertical cells. Serial number, this field consists only the serial number. The next field is name field. It will consist only the name of the person, and the next is grades. It will consist the grades only. And headings. Headings is the special cell that describes the type of the column field, type of the column. The next, rows. Rows, as column is the collection of vertical cells, and row is the collection of horizontal cells. And one thing is to remember, a row represents one complete record. Row consists the data of the related item, and it represents one complete record about a person. The next, last, we have cell. Cell is the intersection of rows and column that consists the values. Any value belongs to any field. The next, we will discuss about the different tags related to table. There are various tags. Table tag, the first tag is table tag. We use caption tag to give the title of the table. and we use th tag to use heading, and we use tr tag to define row, and we use td tag to enter the value. So let us discuss this. Let me rub the board first. Next, how to create a table in HTML. There are various tags that are used to create a HTML tag. Say table tag. Table tag is bold tag, starting tag and ending tag. Caption tag. Caption tag is used to define the title of the table, that is name of the table. And tr tag is used to write rows. Here tr stands for table rows. And th tag, that is table heading tag, and td tag, that is table data tag. td tag is used to enter the data in the cell. Now let us discuss, and it has been written in the order of its priority. That is, while creating a table, the first tag should be table tag. In the next to table, we define its title, so the caption tag is used. And next to caption, after defining the title of the table, we need to start rows. The first row, that is table headings. So we will start here, table row tag. Then under table row, we will define the table heading. And then from the next row, we will need to enter the data. Here, table heading is the special table heading, that is a special cell that consists of special values. The name of the table heading, that is field, is the different data from the rest of the data. It is the different information. For example, here serial number is the name of the field, while 1 is the value of this cell that belongs to this field, that is serial number. So while we use serial number, name and grades, it will be defined using table heading tag, and the rest of the data will be entered using table data tag. Suppose we have to create this table, we have to write the codes for this table. What we'll do? So first of all, as all HTML tag start, HTML program starts with HTML tag. Next to HTML, we define head and title. Say title is creating table, close title, and the next style type. Actually, I just exclude this. The style type equal to CSS text, and here define any background color, body background color gold, something else. And here, as we have 3 fields, so here we define TH, that is table heading, style equal to table heading color blue. We define the under style section color of table heading, and under body tag we will start writing the codes. Body start table here, and the next to table, the first we have to define, write the codes of for the caption title of the table. So we will use caption, name, student, information, what is the name, whatever the name is, just define, and close caption. And then now we need to enter the table heading, but next to caption, the row is to start. So first define start row tag, that is tr tag, and under this we will use table heading serial number, close table heading. Now next table heading name, close table heading, and so on. The next is table heading, we will start table heading tag, ts tag, grades, and close the table heading tag. And the next, now we need to start the next. So here, after writing like this, table heading grades, close table heading. We have completed one row. Now close the table row. In our next row, start table row, and now we have to enter the data. It is the general cell. So now we will use TD tag. TD1, close TD tag. In the next, TD Neha, and close TD tag. And the next, grades A plus. Sorry, first start the TD tag and grade A plus and close TD tag. And now we have completed the next row. Here we will close TR tag. For third row, we start TR tag, then write the codes as it has been written for the second row, and so on. And after completing up to the last cell, that is this cell, close the TR tag and close table tag and close body tag and close HTML tag. Like if we finish, then close table tag, close body tag and close HTML tag. This is how we write the code. Again, one thing is to remember that the table tag will start after the body section. The number 2, caption, and after caption we use as the code is to start from the first row. So first we will define the table row by TR tag, and then use TS tag, and to write the codes for data use TD tag, and so on. Now we will discuss the table properties. Table properties are used to specify the different components, specify the table. Here we will discuss about two properties: border and horizontal and vertical alignment. So border, it specifies the width, border width, or border style, or border color. Its syntax is border colon value, where value equal to width, style, or color. Say width, we give the width in pixel, the style for a straight line, solid, that is thick or wide. We use solid, in color, any color. And the next is horizontal and vertical alignment. Text align and vertical align are used for horizontal and vertical alignment. This to set the value for the horizontal and vertical alignment. However, these properties are used with table heading or table data. That is table heading and table data only. And the default for horizontal alignment is, for table heading it is center, and for table data the data will be aligned left. It is the default alignment. And for vertical alignment the default is middle. Its syntax is text align value. For horizontal the value will be left, center, or right, and for vertical alignment the syntax is vertical align colon value, and here the value is equal to top, middle, or bottom. Basically, the properties, table properties, are used to specify the table, that is mainly format the table. Whether we want to use the border around the cell, or we can apply the border around the cell only too, or we can apply the border of the table only. If we apply the border around the table only, the table, this is the table border, and its data will be, this is the data, and it has not, data has not border. And if we apply only border to data, the table will be look like this. and so on. And if you apply border on both data as well as table, then it will be look like this. Let us say its code, then we can understand it clearly. Let us understand this codes. I have noted this from the book. You must refer the book to see the entire code for applying borders and creating a table. Under a style tag, the border of the properties of the table has been defined. Say here we have three parts of the table, th and tt. That is, so whatever the properties is being defined next to this will apply on the table, that is whole table, on the table heading of this table, and on the table data, that is on each cell. Here border property is being used, and as we know that the syntax is border colon value, and value for border width, for border style, and for border color. So here for border width the value is 1 pixel, means the border should be of 1 pixel. It defines the thickness of the border. And the next, border style. The border style is solid. Solid refers a straight thick line. There may be other style like this or something this. I can't remember its name right now, but this is solid. And the next value is border color. This will be the color of the border. The next, under th, here color blue, that is the color of the table heading. Whatever the table heading will be, its color will be blue, and text align will be center. The next, table data, the text align is center. However, the default alignment for text data is left, but here we want to change. So here it has been defined as text align center. And now you all refer to the book, the codes given in 72, and try to understand. And now we have completed chapter 7, and now we are in a position to solve this exercise. So all of you must see the code that has been written in the book and try relate the codes to its output. The both have been given in the book, and we will do its practical in the lab during lab period. Thank you.